This week's episode of Here For It Podcast, the award-winning Here For It Podcast, is brought to you by porn. Yes, porn. You guessed it. The reason that you're here, the reason that you're listening, the reason that we're here.
Okay.
Because we would not be here without porn.
My daddy was tired of looking at porn and called my mom up and was like, "Hey, Jacqueline, I'm coming over."
Oh, that was my daddy too. That's the reason we all here. We're all here because porn got boring.
So I was looking at the Playboy magazines. They don't even show pornos and tits and things in Playboy anymore.
Damn it.
I know.
How are these kids supposed to get born now? Fuck.
No R. Kelly to listen to. Probably made it canceled.
Well, moving on from that.
You know, he tried to go to Wakanda and then they tweeted him back. It was like, "Hey, bro.
You're not invited to the cookout.
Stay in Atlanta. You're evicted home.
Thanks.
Go to the unemployment office, the eviction office. Go. R. Kelly got so many other things to do."
Thank you. The porn that I'm actually talking about is also produced by, starring, edited by, apparently.
The girl who had booked the Airbnb.
Boy, I also booked the porno. It's me. It's me. The porno I'm talking about is me.
And her name is me. Come on, Tamia.
And it's me. I picked me. Well, it was me and another dude, apparently. I found myself on my Vista.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
And I didn't want it. I was like, I know me.
We haven't discussed this in private. Are you serious?
I am very serious.
Okay.
I was like, I know that dick.
Oh.
I know that ass. I know that stroke. And that stroke was mine. And it is me. It was me. I found myself.
And her name is me. It actually is you.
It actually is me. The porno was produced by, again, starring, edited by me. And I'm like, how the fuck did this get on fucking my Vista? Because I didn't do it.
Wow.
Who the fuck has leaked my porno to my Vista? My porno is on my Vista as we speak.
Now.
And I'm not telling nobody what the name of it is because you'll find it real quick. And
because I renamed the porno videos when I save them. So it just.
I renamed it too, but it wasn't even that. I was like, somebody has hacked into my shit. So I edited it because my tattoos are
things.
You can figure them out. Mm-hmm. And I did my tattoos in the porno.
Oh, so you actually edited this video, and the edited video ended up on the internet.
Yes.
So that means you shared it as a publicity video for your sex resume.
I did not.
Which we discussed on Patreon.
I actually did not.
Oh.
So if you would like to go over to our Patreon, maybe I will. I will release the name of this video so you can go see it for yourself. Because it's good.
I got to tune into the Patreon.
Mm-hmm. Because it's good. It's only like a minute and 45 seconds.
That's all you need sometimes.
But I start
break at work.
Yeah, I start from. I go. Like it's no warm up for me. I'm in the race.
Okay.
So this episode is brought to you by porn because I found myself on my Vista. I was like, you did that.
It wasn't a full Whitney Houston "I Will Always Love You" cover, but it wasn't a Fergie national anthem.
It was nowhere near Fergie. It was a Sierra. It was a Sierra national anthem.
Oh, Sierra does not have any bad national anthem.
That's what I'm saying.
Surprisingly,
but it's also
scary.
But it's also Sierra singing the national anthem, so nobody tuned in. So it was good, but nobody tuned in. Like my porno.
And her name is me. I gotta listen to that after this episode.
And her name is me. I am a porn star now. Thank you.
My name is Ronald Matters. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters, and of course, RonaldMatters.com.
I am the Superman, TheeSupaman. I am AKA the underrated TMZ, because I'm leaking porn now.
Okay.
BKA the other brother to the night.
What that mean?
Oh, you so young. So for my young kids out here.
Okay.
For my babies.
The other brother of the night.
The brother to the night.
Brother to
the night was something that Lorenz Tate used in Love Jones. A classic black love story.
I'm so glad this ain't that other podcast because I would have got it wrong. Anyway, this is your weekly colorful commentary on LGBT health and wellness with prep advocate and sex specialist
me
and culture blogger me. Don't forget when you share and talk about us on the internet, use our official hashtag #HereForItHive so we can all let's bake the community. Make a community and
wake and bake.
Hello.
Wake and bake and fuck. Ooh.
So our icebreaker this week is name 2 foods you cannot live without and one that can go. Because we don't talk about food enough here. And food is the way to a man's stomach.
And
What is it? A full stomach and an empty ball sack. So,
but you gotta fuck them before you feed them, though.
well,
in my line of work,
in your line of work.
you gotta fuck them and then feed them. Because otherwise, if you feed them and then fuck them, you just.
And I'm up here like, ooh, I was tasting food all while I was cooking it.
And that same food.
And he don't even know that it's out the box.
That same food gonna be in your bed sheets if you fuck around the wrong way.
2 foods you cannot live without and one that can go.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti has been a staple in my life for life. Literally from life. I probably ate spaghetti out of a bottle at some point. I believe my mother was ratchet enough to mash spaghetti up and put it in a bottle for me. So spaghetti.
With meat or no meat?
Oh no, with meat.
With chicken, because you know the girls don't do beef meatballs sometimes. They only do.
No, we wouldn't. No,
Okay.
It was definitely government ground beef with some Italian sausage. Cause
Ground chuck is something I've been seeing recently.
well, that's like the ground beef that don't have like a lot of fat. Like when you cook it, it's got less fat on it. Anyway,
Whole Foods teas.
yeah,
Okay.
Whole Food has a whole nother level of ground beef, but never mind. Spaghetti, and I'm gonna say fried chicken. Like I can't live without fried chicken.
Okay.
Ever. In any form, any piece of it. I can't live without
Yeah,
fried chicken. I
dark
can't live
meat,
without...
white meat, hello.
I'm from Detroit. Like, what the fuck did y'all expect? Well, Coney Island, but another episode for another day. And the other thing that I can
You just
do
this
without...
can go. Why?
Oxtails. Oxtails can go.
Do you know how many Southern men's have been trapped off oxtail?
I know, and that's why I need to go.
You're from Detroit, so it don't matter.
Yeah. It needs to stop putting spells on our niggas out here. No. Take the oxtails away. Our forefathers
Amen.
would not want us to be eating oxtails because they had to eat oxtails.
Okay.
Because they ain't had nothing else. That's all Master would give them. And that's why I've never put an oxtail to these lips.
I'm thinking about it. Well, of course, Beyonce, Party Wings, and Tequila are all my top 3. But so Party Wings definitely is chicken.
Because she sip Jose with no chaser.
Hella. So definitely Party Wings is the number 1. A number 2 food. I love broccoli. I don't know, broccoli and Brussels sprouts. I guess there's 3 things I can do. I love me a good old green vegetable. And something I can do without is these new moms out here, these new chefs to be doing canned, not candied, canned yams, and they still be putting the marshmallows on top of them. Well, one of these canned yams can go. We'll deal. If it's Tuesday, we just got off work, cool. But it's not Thanksgiving and you making canned yams. Sis, it's not the dish you brought, and especially if you put the marshmallows on top. So. Yeah.
If it's marshmallows on top, you know a white person made it. You know a white person made it.
And then they use a lot of cinnamon.
You've had my candy yams. Not
and,
those candy yams, but you've had my candy yams before.
Yeah. I still was going there. I was like, here's yams.
Trying it.
I would like to try it. Is there a 45-day trial? Because I need more than 30 days.
The terms and conditions say that you are not eligible.
Bitches, I read those.
So if it's marshmallows on top of your candy yams, that's automatic no. So yeah. So you're taking yams out the rotation.
Yes.
Cool.
They can go. What's the word of the day?
The word of the day.
I'm excited about this. It's been amazing every single time you've done it. Word of the day.
I love to hear Bottom say that. I love it.
I love it every time you've done it.
Every time you've done it, it's been amazing. Thank you to the Bottoms that have said that and tell their friends. I appreciate those references.
That's why your video up here on the...
And that's why!
And her name is me!
And that's why my porn is out here. And I was excited because it got good comments. And so if you watch porn, you're a porn connoisseur, as I am as well.
All right now.
You know, the comments are important because sometimes they read the girls in the comments and be like, ooh, this little dick nigga, or ooh, these fem bottoms is fucking, or ooh, these, and they get...
It ain't good unless the bottom creaming. I'm like, though, if the bottom is creaming, that means her mucus membrane's acting up. Yeah, some tops like that. Some people don't.
Most of them do. But anyway, they get so vicious in the comments that I'm like, well, if my porn ever ended up, I'm just gonna have to mute the comments because, girl, you're not gonna read
you
me.
didn't post it.
But I didn't. But the comments were good, and that's what made me feel better about myself.
Oh, okay.
on today.
Hello.
Anyway, the word of the day today is beat.
Like a makeup?
BEAT.
Like in a Vogue competition?
So the word beat has many definitions and connotations, but the word has been added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary as extremely wonderful or great, quote unquote fabulous. Example: did you see her at the club tonight? That look was beat. That is in Merriam-Webster's dictionary right now.
Are you serious?
I am dead fucking serious.
I need to speak to my lawyer.
And so the fact that gay culture has influenced Merriam-Webster to add that to a definition of beat
With the example.
is so fucking
With
beat.
an example.
With it is so fucking beat. One is beat. Two is beat because it's in the goddamn dictionary. Merriam-Webster, I'm here for it.
Thank you guys so much for leaving us reviews on Apple Podcasts. Search our name in the Apple Podcast app, click the reviews tab, and click write a review. Our latest review comes from WKANYER. I didn't want to mispronounce that. And it says Toya and Preposterous, which is our drag names on another icebreaker.
Come on, address us, call us out.
Call us by our names.
At these girls when you're at them.
With $3.06. Hello. Thank you for giving us both a smooth read and a sexual health lesson every week. Can't wait to see where this podcast goes in the future. Hashtag here for it pod all day. So
Thanks.
Thank you.
BKWRNXYZ.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I feel W Conyer.
Thanks, girl. We really appreciate you so much. And if you're a boy, thanks, boy.
What's going on in Hot Topics?
This week in Hot Topics, I first want to we gotta highlight what's going on in RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul's Drag Race is again like one of the best
light
shows.
Of my life. Hello.
One of the best shows on TV right now. If you're not, catch up. If you're not watching it, catch up because it's so good. Spoiler alert: if you have not watched it already, make sure you fast forward for like 3 minutes, and then we're gonna stop talking about it. One of my favorite queens this season has been Aja, and I did not like Aja before All Stars at all. Yep. She did not have a good demeanor to me. She wasn't even pretty. She wasn't even pretty to me.
Yep.
But this whole season that she's been on, she's redeemed herself to me.
Oh, and she's the youngest this season at age 23.
Yeah.
Milk at age 29 is the second youngest.
Well, that's expired, so we'll move on from that. But Aja has been such a good queen to me.
And then, like, they said it was a year and a half between filming season 9 and All Stars 3. And she went and got her skin, some skin things done. And she went and got her lips injected. She wanted a little bit of Kylie. So she went and got that done a little. And she confessed to that on the internet.
I'm here for it. It looks good. It looks far better than it did when she was on for her regular season. And so, sad to see her go, but sashay away.
But after BB Zahara, she just sold BB Zahara Benet's dress.
And so I think I don't know. I feel like is RuPaul watching the comments at the same time, and then knowing that we're saying that BB is the mole, and that's why she's always been safe, and then finally she gets a chance to win, and then when she wins, we're like, but did you really win? So I don't know. It's gonna get real good. I'm pretty sure in the next 2 episodes when they reveal the girls that are possibly gonna come back, and whether they reveal whether BB Zahara is a winner
for this season. A winner for this season. It's either gonna be Benda LaCreme or Shangela.
I agree, and I've been saying Shangela since the beginning.
You've been saying I was like, I don't know a winner, so I'm just gonna watch.
I don't want Benda LaCreme to win though. Like, Benda LaCreme, obviously, by numbers, is winning.
It's a Rue's type, though. Like, look who the other All-Stars are.
I agree. But I don't want Ben to win. Just like I didn't... I wasn't... Like, I knew Alaska was going to win. Alaska should have won.
She cheated.
She did, but
her
whatever.
ex was on the show, and then she was on the show.
Yeah, whatevs. But Shangela deserves to win at this point. Like, again, there is no queen that has been on Drag Race more than Shangela. And at this level of her career and the slayage that she's bringing to this season, she deserves to win so far. Moving on, I saw Black Panther again.
I saw Black Panther again this weekend as well.
So, again, I don't want to spoil this for anyone, but
No, because
y'all
the
niggas
internet agreed that we was gonna wait till Tuesday.
You said this last week.
Yes, we said like y'all niggas got the whole weekend and y'all got like Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday is the budget day. Y'all gotta get it together.
They've had many
Spoilers is coming.
Y'all have had many budget days to go see Black Panther at this point.
Yep.
And so I'm sorry if this is going to spoil it for you. But we're about to talk about it.
We're gonna talk about Black Dollars Matter later.
Absolutely. So at this point on today, before we post this episode, Black Panther has made over $500 million.
Yeah.
It is positioned to be $1 billion movie by the end of March.
I want to be positioned for that. It's like a great position to be in.
You want to be positioned by a few things. But
African trade, just like my picture on Instagram.
See how easily sway he is? Black Panther is positioned to be $1 billion movie by the end of March. And I just want to make sure that we talk about the rewatchability factor.
Okay.
I saw it again twice, and I loved it even more the second time that I saw it. The first time I saw it, I was surprised. Some things I was expecting because I'm a cinephile, and I've, seen all the film previews, trailers. Everybody talked about it beforehand. So some things I wasn't, I was expecting because this is my genre. But the pleasant surprises were extremely pleasant, and when I rewatched them, they were even more pleasant.
Yes,
because I knew that they were coming, and I knew that the setup of them was immense. So, Killmonger, aka Michael Bay / B,
y'all can
Jordan,
have that. Cool. He don't do it for me. Okay,
that's fine. Right. That's fine. He does it for me, and that's all he has to do.
Okay.
But anyway, his character is less about him and more about his character. His character portrayed the struggle of African Americans in the face of Africans. And from the beginning of us seeing him in Oakland playing basketball and us not knowing that it was him that was playing basketball, to us seeing him lose his father, which is an extremely popular African American male theme, like a lot of African American
not one that
males.
We're proud of.
No one's saying we're proud of it, but it happens often, more times than not, actually, that we lose our father. And for him to have lost his father, want to regain or avenge his father. That's a shout out to Avengers. Oh wow.
Okay, there you go.
Damn, look, I found some new shit. Anyway,
oh my God.
It was such a journey, and when I saw it the second time, I went on the journey with Killmonger instead of looking at the Black Panther, because I adore the Black Panther. But going on the journey with Killmonger instead of Black Panther shows you such a different side to African American male isms.
Come on.
Because you saw so many things of him really still being that same. Maybe he was 10 or 11 years old. He was still that same 10 or 11-year-old boy that was disfigured by his father's death and did everything. His whole life was to reclaim what was taken from him. And I saw that so much more poetically the second time I saw it. So I implore you guys, definitely go see it again. Look at it from Killmonger's perspective and see if you don't identify with it as well. And especially at the end, because the end is my absolute favorite part, when he talks about rather being killed and or thrown over the ship during the slave trade than being bondage. That was just that was the piece de resistance.
And that's what I understood the most. And I think that was the weirdest thing, because I definitely understood his sister Shuri. So shout out to her for being a Disney princess. And in a recent interview, she said, like, I was right at the edge of glory, giving up on acting, and then you get a call from Disney to be a fucking Disney princess. Hello, revived my career.
And the last thing she was in was Black Mirror.
And which was amazing.
And she was amazing in that. I was like, how is nobody calling you after this?
What are you talking about? You about to give up?
Because we thought she was British at the beginning of that. Then you was American and hood American at the... That's also spoiling Black Mirror. We're going to spoil a whole bunch of shit.
Sorry about it.
If you're not watching things by now, you're going to be spoiled by Here For a Podcast, because we watch a lot of things.
We're on the edge all the time. Oh, wow. To get off the edge.
Well, speaking of the edge, I would also like for Billy Graham to not rest in peace.
Who is that?
Great question.
No, that name sounds so familiar.
Billy Graham is a $1 billion pastor that died at the age of 99 this week.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He has been lauded, awarded, loved by the conservative right forever. He's been invited to all the prayer breakfasts. Yeah, I said that right. For the last 6 presidents. He has been a personal counsel for a lot of presidents. A lot of rich white people love him to be their counsel because he speaks directly to Jesus, apparently. But she's dead. She's gone at 99. And I, for one, would like us to remember Billy Graham for the things that he said and not just the things that he pretended to do. And the internet was a little bit ablaze after his death because white Christians were like, oh no, be respectful in his death. Don't talk about the times that he was xenophobic. Don't talk about the times that he was homophobic. No, that's what I remember him for.
That's what we do when everybody die.
So you can remember him for the things that you would like to remember him for. The things I remember him for is telling me that I'm invalid, I shouldn't be here, I'm a crime, I'm going directly to hell, I'm an abomination, and the like.
And wasn't no sale at Macy's when he knew it was a 30% off sale because he was trying to get all the good deals for himself.
So
There should be sales at Macy's. Then one day sales will wear you out.
I would like to remember Billy Graham for those things. For the homophobic things, the xenophobic things, the racially charged things that he said throughout his career. Nothing has changed. Billy Graham has been on radio, TV, newspapers, spouting his version of Christianity for like 50 years, 50 plus years. And his message has not changed. It has always been about cisgendered people. It's always been about straight people. It's always mostly been about white people. And if you're other than those things, his message was not directly to you. And I would like us to not forget that in his death. Let's not make him a martyr. He's no one that was great. He was no one that a holiday should be made after. He should just be dead because people that think like him should die. And they should just, the thoughts that they have should die with them.
Thoughts and prayers.
Those thoughts and prayers should die with them. And so, rest in death, Billy Graham. Also this week, Georgia passed a bill that allows adoption agencies to discriminate against gays and lesbians. We live in a country where there are millions of unadopted children that are in the foster care system. My co-host was also a product of that. And it annoys the hairs on my asshole for some people to say and to feel that gay people and lesbian people are unfit to parent these millions and millions of children that go unparentless. And so if you are a resident of the state of Georgia and you're listening to this podcast, make sure that you tune into the fact that your legislature has brought this up and make sure that you vote these niggas out. It is absolutely unacceptable for people to look at gays and lesbians any differently than they look at heterosexual people that can be doing the worst and probably are doing the worst that they think homosexual and lesbian people are with these kids. Homosexual people, unfortunately, aren't afforded the opportunity for biological children if they're just having sex with the same sex. And so when they want to invest love and money, a lot of money, and time in these kids, it really chafes the hair on my ass that straight legislators want to take that right away from them.
I'm looking at the details, and it says Senator William Ligon, who is the bill's sponsor, said that in the nation, especially in Georgia, churches and people of faith have worked to rescue children from desperate circumstances and put them in loving homes. But he wanted to protect faith-based organizations from having to give children to same-sex couples, and the intent was not to prevent anyone from adopting. So you attempt to support a thesis, and then you fuck it up with the last sentence. So that just sounds really dumb to me. So fuck William Ligon, and who's a senator in Georgia,
and the horse she rode in on.
Yeah. So, child, but shout out to Senator Nan Orrock, who said that this definitely sends a message of hate. Who's a Democrat in Georgia, of course. You know, we out here in the faith communities, gay people out here, we have beliefs. And,
so, as someone that was in the foster care system, I've never been in the foster care system.
Okay.
But you have been in the foster care system at least once in your life.
Okay.
Do you feel like someone that was gay or a lesbian, like if you were adopted by a lesbian couple,
okay,
do you feel like you may have been given a better chance?
Well, first let's start with, I was put in a home with a black woman who demanded we go to church every week. Demanded we come home from school every day and watch Zoom, Barney, and when that went off, she watched The Price is Right, The Wheel of Fortune.
Work.
And we were all in bed by 7
Did she smoke cigarettes?
No.
Damn.
So, and I was still molested by my foster brothers. So I did.
Oh, in the same home?
Placing me in a place with a heterosexual black woman didn't make me any different than the person
or any more safe.
What? This don't make sense. So that's the way I feel about that, and that's all really all I have to say about that.
And I asked that because you had a personal experience,
Yeah,
and so that personal
firsthand,
experience also is not isolated. It's not isolated.
Any more safe.
It's not isolated. Like Ronald Matters is not the only person that has that personal experience. Is it right or wrong to put anyone?
We just want the faith-based organizations to not have to give children to gay couples. They don't have to. If the faith-based organization feels like they don't want to give children to gay couples, they gonna make that decision anyway. Because that's just the way they are.
And
okay,
we did that a whole nother episode ago.
Let's move on.
So, also Layla Hathaway had a rant.
Come on, Layla. You know that she's Grammy Award winning.
So sometimes I'm on Layla's side.
It took a long time for her to get there.
Sometimes I'm not. I love Layla Hathaway. I really do.
I like her live. I
think she's extremely talented. But sometimes her opinions she needs to keep to herself.
Very Monique.
Sometimes she needs to keep her opinions to herself. This time is not one. So Layla Hathaway had a rant about her fans having phones at her concert.
Okay.
And I'm going to read some of it because it's fucking 8 pages long.
Jill Scott did that to us.
Yeah. And it was also liked by Lettucey Selena Johnson. FY.
Come on,
so I'm going to read the excerpts, the most important parts, because it's a lot.
Okay.
I cannot communicate how frustrated I was tonight in Dallas at the HOB. I don't even know.
House of Blues.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's where we all perform.
Cool. Most of the audience was indeed respectful and enjoying the music and the moments and super engaged. I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. My people, you are not at the zoo.
Wow.
You are not the paparazzi. Put your phone down at my show. Please don't record me or take pictures of my show. Do not stream my show or Insta Live my work. Your flash is annoying and draws me out of my space, which I am working to create for you. If you pay for a ticket, it makes no sense to me at all why you would watch the show through a cell phone, but that is your business. Going forward, I have a zero tolerance policy toward phones. If you need to check on your children or look at the weather or check your Instagram feed or play Candy Crush, please step out of the venue and into the hallway or the lobby. What I give to you is from my heart and is my intellectual property. If you do not get it, please stay home. Whew.
Wow.
I agree with her in this aspect.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're on stage and there's bajillion motherfuckers with their phone on.
You're trying to focus on that note.
Yeah.
You know bitch gonna judge you if you don't hit the note, and I'm trying to.
And you just turn your camera flash on me and you got a full battery. I understand how that can be very disruptive to the show. I myself don't even do that when I go see concerts. I don't understand how people do that. Like,
I don't think it's us doing it. I don't think it's
no, it is.
LGBT people. I think it's those heterosexual.
Oh, this the war against
women.
Yeah, this the war against hetero episode.
All right now.
But I don't do that because when I go to a concert, I want to see it with my eyes.
And I'm definitely not trying to give it away for free to the niggas on Instagram.
Right.
Tickets were $69.98 plus the $12 convenience fee. You should have paid it like I did. $12 convenience fee.
Or you could have scammed it like me. Shit. Okay.
Shit, fuck that nigga. Have sex for a concert ticket. You having sex for free anyway.
Wow.
Like Black China and not doing a good job. So.
As we talked about last episode, she saw a sucker and she licked it. I agree with her. I don't feel like what she wants will come to pass because she's also Layla Hathaway. No shade. I feel like if someone was, where do I go? Madonna.
Okay.
Britney Spears. I'm not gonna say Beyonce because that's obvious.
Wow.
But Madonna or Britney Spears. If Madonna or Britney Spears said, "Girl, I don't want no phones at my show," there would be no phones at their show. People would be collecting phones.
Security.
People would be collecting phones at the door. Let me see if you got a burner in your back pocket.
Okay.
That it would be no phones at their shows at all. Layla Hathaway. Thank you for selling out.
House of Blues.
Bus Boys and Poets. But you're not gonna stop anybody from coming into Bus Boys and Poets with their phones to record and or take pictures of you. I think it's a valiant effort, and you are absolutely right. But you got to sell a little. You got to sell a little more albums before you can ask for niggas to show up without their phones.
It was really cute the way Jill Scott did it. She allowed it for the first song, and then after the first song, she said, "Hey, you guys, me and the band are gonna post for pictures. Me and the background singers, and I want you to get all your pictures out. I want to get everything out that you need because for the rest of the show, it's gonna be very difficult for me to focus on giving you a great performance if y'all gonna be flashing the phones and cameras in my face and holding a light on me." So, and she gave them like 2 minutes. She walked to the left, let them take pictures, walked to the right, came back center. She's like, "Okay, great. Now from this point on,
turn to the left.
No cameras, and security will escort you out, and you will not get your money back." Now that's the professional way of doing it. Let the girls find out when they at the show. Okay.
I agree. And lastly, in Hot Topics, Kellyanne Conway has impressed me.
Bye. Change the subject.
This past week, Kellyanne Conway.
Trump deserves to be impeached. Did she say that?
She has not.
You know, like she's on the board in the panels.
Yes, she's the death.
Does she? Is she one of the girls that don't have the FBI clearance?
She has a clearance. No, she has a clearance. She's not. There is a
lot of girls with no FBI clearance.
There's at least 2 dozen
in the White House.
Yeah, there's at least 2 dozen officials in the White House that don't have.
You can't get the job if you don't get the. And meanwhile, here I am just don't post my dick and ass on the internet. Well, you didn't follow those rules, but don't be out here at the prize.
Bitch, I had a security clearance.
I ain't gonna be able to get FBI clearance if I want a good job. Meanwhile, all these white people, what security clearance? Girl, fuck that. Bring Toya in here. Not Toya, but
bring Toya and Preposterous.
What?
Kellyanne Conway, again, like I said, this week, she has impressed me because if I get locked up for killing somebody because they unfollowed Here for a Podcast, I would like for y'all to call Kellyanne Conway. She is the lawyer of the 21st century that is replacing Donald Cochran. What's his name?
Johnny Cochran?
Johnny.
Wow. Things.
All of those. Johnny Cochran is the lawyer of the 20th century because he got OJ off.
Amen. Oh wow.
He did. Well, hopefully
professionally.
Hopefully in just one way. But Kellyanne Conway is the lawyer of the 21st century that is about to get Donald J. Trump off. She is spinning the fuck out of everything that is wrong coming out of this White House, and she don't give a fuck. And she is the lawyer that I want to represent me.
Is she still rebutting back to Hillary Clinton or the Democrats? And
every chance she gets. Every chance.
The sky is blue. But what about Hillary?
But what the fuck is...
And what was going on when Obama was in office? Did he do anything about when the sky's being
This
blue?
This crypt keeper looking ass bitch is.
How come it's just now an issue when Donald gets in the office?
She reaches back in the crates for shit. And again, if I am going to jail for killing people for unfollowing here for a podcast, please hire Kellyanne Conway, because she gonna dig in the crates on them niggas and be like, "Oh, remember when you said you liked it? Remember when you followed it? Remember when you was a patron on Patreon?
Okay.
Oh, this and that." She is the girl.
And you retweeted something back in '98.
Yeah, when Twitter wasn't existent. She's the girl. And
Alternative facts.
And that's what I need. I need that kind of girl to back me up even when I'm wrong. And so that was the hottest of the hot this week.
I want to get right on into social studies. I have 3 paragraphs to read, and we've been drinking, so work with me through this. But this week in social studies, I want to talk about the Black Dollars Matter study by Nielsen. A lot of us know about Nielsen SoundScan. They verify chart sales and numbers and things every week. But Nielsen, overall, they look at TV, they look at what people are buying. Nielsen is a worldwide conglomerate. And, hey, girl, can I do a little research study to tell me if I'm slaying in this? Yeah, and Nielsen said Black Dollars Matter. This is a quote. It says, "Our research shows that the Black consumer choices have a, quote, cool factor that has created a halo effect, influencing not just consumers of color, but the mainstream as well," said Cheryl Grace, a senior vice president at Nielsen. Quote, "These figures show that investment by multinational conglomerates in research to develop products and marketing that appeal to diverse consumers is indeed paying off handsomely." So this is like a senior VP girl at Nielsen who specializes in doing researches globally, and she's saying the Black Dollar Matters. It says African Americans make up 14% of the U.S. population, but have outsized influence over spending on essential items such as personal soap and bath needs, feminine hygiene products, and men's toiletries. Nielsen research also shows Black consumers spent $810 million on bottled water. Shout out to Flint. Still no clean water, like 400 something days at this point. And $587 million on refrigerated drinks. Luxury non-essential products such as women's fragrances, watches and timepieces, and even children's cologne also play well to an audience that's keen on an image and self-care. So these white people out here not buying feminine hygiene products, personal soap and bath needs. Y'all not putting cologne on? What y'all doing, white people?
Just aftershave.
So I was looking for a more recent study, and the only thing that I could find was the Nielsen 2013 State of the LGBT Consumer Study. And it says same-sex partnered households make 16% more shopping trips than average, spending about $8,500 a year on consumer packaged goods like Glade, Febreze, food, things like that, versus $6,800 of other U.S. households. So we spend a whole $2,000 more dollars than the rest of these girls. And within the LGBT community, male same-sex partnered households shop even more. You looking at your titties bounce while I'm trying to do research. I'm trying to focus on reading the research.
Focus on your focus.
Make your titties bounce later.
Focus on your focus.
Okay. Male same-sex partnered households shop even more than female same-sex households, raising the male same-sex household annual consumer, what does CPG stand for? Oh, it's an acronym. Consumer packaged goods spending to $8,943, nearly 30% higher than the average U.S. household. So when I tell you the Black Dollar Matters, the Black Gay Dollar Matters, and the Black Gay Male Dollar, woo!
If you are also a Black gay male that is listening to this podcast, your Black Gay Dollar can matter over at our Patreon, Here For It podcast on Patreon.
Yep.
I'm going to be releasing some exclusive content.
I really want that link to your My Vista No Shade. I'm seriously like, where's the link to
I don't want you to have it because it's nasty.
Well, you got to send it to me so I can post it on the Patreon. So how does that work?
We might post it on the Patreon. If you subscribe, you'll find out.
And her name is me. This is my run.
Also,
Tamia.
also this week, Tamar was cute on The View.
Bye. She put all those rumors out. I was listening to my friends and
Didn't name the friends.
That Vince was cheating on me, but I talked to Vince and his lawyers had contact. Well, basically, his lawyers had contacted her, and
She still lives somewhere else, and she's still pursuing this divorce. So,
bye.
but it was cute on The View. I think
She can sing. I will listen to her music. Anything else? Bye. Can we move on?
Well,
Please. I don't know. No, I do know, but I don't know. No.
This week, I would like to provide a life hack. If you don't know what a life hack is, get on your Googlers. Life hacks means I've been
back to Tamar, because I know you can't put the rumors out there and then be like, well, the rumors is false. Bitch, we wouldn't know about the rumors if it wasn't for you.
confirmed.
I was going to bed. I was out here douching, and so Trey could come up here and nut quick. But no, you was like, I need to put out this Instagram press release at 12:53 a.m. Bitch, when nobody...
So Ron Matters was rooting for them. And
I'm rooting for Tamar's music. She can sing.
I was rooting for you.
But back to the life hack.
Life hacks.
Sorry.
So if you've never had a life hack or seen what a life hack is or know what a life hack is, Google it. Get on your Googles.
Yes.
I'm about to give you a life hack.
Okay.
So life hacks help
Turn
you
the condom inside out. What do you have to say? I'm scared.
Ooh, no,
Don't
no.
do that.
Well, that's an anti-life hack. That's how you kill a nigga, especially if you already have HIV. Life hacks save you time, save you energy, save you things that
30 minutes in the kitchen.
save you things going through your mind and things of that nature. And so bulk shopping is a life hack that a lot of soccer moms are it's like a craze of them saying, well, just buy extra shit. That way you don't have to come to the grocery store multiple times and spend more money, because when you come to the grocery store multiple times, you spend more money and
Trying
you
to
lose.
pretend to be LGBT black gay men out here spending more money at the store than the average household.
Yeah. So I would like to give us a life hack
We already spend enough money at the store.
in the realm of bulk shopping.
30% more than the other girls.
And so a lot of black gay males do bulk fucking. And so bulk fucking is like when you go to a pride and you fuck way more than you typically fuck. Because you're at pride. You're enjoying yourself.
That's what I would do.
You have a lot of options. Yep. A lot of prettier options. A lot of bigger dick options or fatter ass options or all of those things. And so to avoid bulk fucking like bulk shopping, you need to just busting up before you go someplace.
I had decided to do that before I go to the club, because like a lot of people that I would see, like exes would come up to me at the club. Oh, you look good. Duh. Like I don't want to fall back into that trap. Like, oh, he look good too.
And I know what that dick do, or I know what that ass do,
like,
and I can just invite it over, and I'm gonna just and you can avoid making those mistakes if you bust a nut before you leave the house. Bust a nut before you leave the house, and you be at the grocery store, aka the club, aka the bar, aka the train, aka
the metro. You mean?
Yeah. Ooh, not that kind of train. Well, you can prevent being in those kind of trains if you busting up before you leave the house, and you're not gonna be like, yeah, of course 7 of your friends can come over and fuck me too.
Toya.
8.
Wow.
Whatever your
what makes a complete train car? I think it's 8 train cars.
Whatever your home needs. But if you busting up before you leave the house, you will avoid these things. You will be able to make better decisions. I say that from experience.
I was gonna say, because this sounds like a personal testimony. The way you're pointing to the microphone as you speak into it,
it is
very
I
personal testimony.
I promise you. I have to.
We need to start doing video content so people can see the way you talking to the mic.
They
real close.
If they find this my Vista video, they may be able to see how I talk to the mic.
Come on, oral performance.
Delicioso. So if you top yourself off before you get into these situations, aka going to the gym, because sometimes going to the gym can be woo.
Okay.
You can find yourself in situations at the gym, and you can avoid that, especially if you nut before you leave the house. Like, I'm a one nut nigga. Some of y'all might be 2. Some of y'all might be 3. You might need to get 3 before you go outside the house and then be like, oh, I don't need that. I'm good. I'm just, I'm here to do my workout, go back home. I'm a 1 nut nigga. If I get 1 and then I go to the gym, I'm not looking like that. But if I don't get that nut and then I go to the gym, oh, I'm looking. I'm perusing. And if you are like me and you peruse at the gym or peruse on the metro or peruse at the mall or at the club or at the bar where you don't need to be perusing, get you a nut before you go do your perusing. And that's my life hack.
We promoted the Patreon. We promoted the thing.
What is the song for your soul?
I'm excited about the song for my soul.
Cool.
Because y'all know, like, the Bible is cool, but RuPaul has a book that I live for, and I live by, called Working It. Mm-hmm. So, RuPaul is, like, up there for me. Not saying he replaces Sweet Baby Jesus, but the song for my soul this week is RuPaul Call Me Mother, because RuPaul talks that talk. Like, he listens to all his Nicki tracks. He listened to that one Remy track, Conceited, and then he was like,
and Big Frida,
I'm not looking up to anybody because my gams are long. RuPaul is like 6'9" with the pump on. Ru is like a good old 7'2". Ru ain't looking up to you hoes. Yeah, like,
she's really looking down at you hoes at most times.
And then another quote was, ain't none of these bitches fucking with Ru. Running my businesses, don't need a witness. When I step in, you know well what it do. Yeah, bitch, she already done had hers. And I was like, that's right. You know, these girls, all these pastors step into their pulpits every Sunday, need a witness. Ru don't need now. 30 years in the game, with the number 1 TV show in this time slot among the demographic that it's looking for. Ru don't need a witness. When y'all step in and say something about not stepping at his house for less than $20 million. Woo! Budgets.
Goals.
So shout out to RuPaul and Call Me Mother, because I'm so inspired. Talk that talk, Ru. Talk that talk.
Label time.
And now you're going to have a serious song for your song.
I am. Sorry.
It's going to be Mariah Land from Love and Hip Hop, New York.
Who? The song for my soul this week is still charting, and as it has been for over a month. Ed Sheeran decided to put his white privilege in alignment with Beyonce, and that has created a song that is just still reverberating through my head. It is so gorgeous. It's so amazing. And every time I hear it without Beyonce, I don't want to hear it.
Sorry.
But the song is called Perfect. And it simply is perfect when Beyonce is singing along with him. When Beyonce is not singing along with him, I don't know that song. I don't know her. But the song Perfect, if you've never heard it, I find it disrespectful if you haven't heard it at this moment. But if you haven't, go listen to it now. It is an amazing love song. It's kind of a love song. But it talks about, finding the one and being transfixed by that one, and looking into their eyes and being transported to the future of what could be for y'all. And those words were the most poignant to me throughout the song. It's transcendental at best, meaning you will leave this plane of existence to find another plane of existence, because it takes you so many places. The song takes you so many places. It reminds me of the movie Serendipity from the mid-90s. Maybe, yeah, it was about mid-90s. Where, things have been lined up to make things so perfect, i.e. the song. Things have been lined up and they've been in motion for years, probably even before that, to make one serendipitous moment happen, i.e. perfect. And that's why that's the song for my song.
Listener questions. Send us your questions to hereforwardpod@gmail.com or to any inbox where you can find us on social media. It's 2 things for the first question. I feel like we can answer them both in the same thing. On our Instagram comments, it says it's underscore King Blanco asked, if a guy is a bottom and only likes the bottom, is that an issue? And the same thing for guys who only top. But there's another person on Facebook named Mr. Brown who asked, oh Lord, I gotta read this.
Do he work for Tyler Perry?
So why don't bottoms like to come? Isn't that the initial purpose? A real top just informed me that selective bottoms just enjoy the sensation of dick. Yet, with all the preparation that goes with it, wouldn't you at least want to, all caps, bust a nut? How is it fair that the top, parentheses, allegedly, has all the fun? Bottoms, are you guys not demanding more? Shout out to Mr. Brown because he was very passionate. He used parentheticals. He used all caps. He was just inclusive with his...
He teaches English, huh?
Yeah, he does something. I just needed a hyphen or a dash or something to make it semicolon.
Or
Mr. Brown on Facebook.
But no colon. Don't put it in the colon.
Wow.
Don't put it in the colon.
Well, hopefully if you got the things to reach the colon.
No,
sure.
Even if they...
If it'll make the bottoms bust a nut, because apparently the bottoms are not busting a nut, and he would know you did all this preparation. Don't you want to get yours? What's
they
up?
only busting up when they get to the colon? You have
I'm
problems.
asking. I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
Y'all niggas have problems. If you can only bust a nut if the dick touch your colon, what are you doing out here?
Okay, so King Blanco want to know: is it a problem if a guy's only a strict top or a strict bottom?
It's only a problem if the nigga you are dating or married to thinks it's a problem.
Okay, and
if he thinks it's a problem, then it's a problem. I can't tell you whether it's a problem or
it's
not.
gonna be a problem for your relationship.
But you need to, if you are a strict bottom and you don't ever
want your thing
want your thing touched, looked at, sucked, played with, don't want nobody to acknowledge its existence.
Put me in that slot. I'm in that slot.
He's versatile. He's lying.
Wow.
He's lying on this podcast.
Okay.
If you are in the range of that, then you only need to be looking at niggas that want to look at you for that. Okay. And there's not gonna be many. Gay men like men. Okay. They like men for the things that men have. And men have dicks. They also have asses. They also have attitudes. And that's why gay men like men. They're not gonna negate the fact that you have a dick. Even tops. Speaking from a tops perspective, there are many, many, many tops out here that love a big dick bottom, that love a hard bottom, a bottom.
They can stay hard when they
can stay hard while being fucked, or even a bottom that can come without touching himself.
Hashtag hands free.
Yeah, there are. I would say the majority of tops like that because it's a sense of accomplishment. And so if you are in the realm of a bottom that does not want to realize that you even have a penis, you have to look for that same niche in tops that want to pretend
it is a niche.
Yeah, that want to pretend that you don't have a penis because every other top out here knows that you have a penis and he still...
I can see it, sir.
I see it. Why is it going to get hard? Are you going to play with it? Or am I going to suck it? Or
wow. They have suck penis now? Okay, you're growing. You're growing as you age.
Well, I'm a grower.
Oh, but okay. So you're answering Mr. Brown's question at this point. How do bottoms not? Yeah, that's what you're doing. Mm-hmm. How do bottoms not?
You have anything to add because you are? Bottom
I definitely put me in the first category.
Category is
just when we're doing like
category is bottoms that don't.
Usually when it's a thing, I'm like, cool. It's a thing. Get yours. I'm excited about this session because you're getting yours. I want to make sure that you're. I think I'm too in my.
That's selfish, though.
I think that I'm too in my head about it, which I was going to say, which makes me selfish because I'm sure my partner is also in their head because when he's okay, so maybe child modified doggy will make him bust, or maybe modified this that'll make him bust. Like modified missionary, maybe that'll make him bust. And I'm just so in my head about trying to make him. I can't focus, but I am open. Pause. To as the relationship grows,
dissect that
to only bust when I'm with my partner, and so because I'm still busting in private, but I just don't want to bust during just a regular old
But that's what
Tuesday night encounter.
But that's what makes it selfish, is because you'll get the things that you want in sex, and then after the sex, you will go and bust privately.
Yes.
And you could have been doing that with your partner, because your partner,
Well, with Tuesday night.
whatever his name is, you could have been doing that with your partner because your partner might have, more than likely, would have wanted that to happen.
Okay.
As a result of what he was doing. He
Okay.
like, that's a self gratification moment of, oh, I was fucking that nigga so good, he busted in like 5 minutes or 20 minutes, or I hit the spot like that. Whatever it is for your partner, you didn't give that to him because you were trying to give him an orgasm that you also want to.
I don't know what to blame it on.
But you also want to save that orgasm for yourself.
I don't know what to. I admit that it's a selfish act when I'm doing it. I can't say for the whole bottom committee. It's a selfish act when I'm doing it, but I don't know.
It's for them too. I know them. I know them. I know them. Niggas. Hey, hi, bitch. I'm talking to you.
But like when it's just a fling. I don't want to give you all of that. But I know that you are coming to me, because you want that. So I give you that, and I just don't. But like when I'm in a serious something, yes, I don't mind. Like, okay, I need to only do these things when I'm with my partner, because I know like that's when I most likely am going to have to perform. I'm going to have to perform because I'm with my partner, but it will be self pleasure for me as well too.
But you can't get a partner if you're not doing those things as well.
I can't answer that in this conversation. Because the last time I was in a serious something, I was still staying in dorm rooms, and that was before 2010. It's 2018. So
back to you in the newsroom.
Okay,
what was the other girl's question?
Cordell in our comments. Cordell, you leave us comments every single week, and
thank you, Cordell.
We definitely read every single comment that you leave. We don't get to respond to all of them because don't know how to leave comments on SoundCloud Mobile, but I'm reading all of them. Is Cordell in the comments said, is there any possibility of relationships or lasting long-term relationships between two bottoms or two tops? And I was like, this your tale of two twats video?
Yeah.
If so, would it be acceptable to bring a third bottom or top into the relationship from time to time and still maintain this relationship without issue? Love to hear your opinions on it.
You probably wouldn't.
Tale of two twats. Well, there's two bottoms. You said no to that, but could two tops?
No. Okay. Well,
if they agree to bring a bottom in.
No, but he said the same though. He said the same of who they are. So y'all already two bottoms, and then you bring another bottom in. Y'all still gonna need a top.
Well, he was saying top or bottom based on whichever one the role was. That's why he put it in
parentheses. If it's two bottoms and they bring in the top. That's what he's asking.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot.
Is that a lot of work? I don't.
Well, I've been in that situation.
For you,
once or twice, maybe
7 times,
maybe 17 times. It's a lot of work for that top to be fucking both of y'all.
Okay.
Especially because both of them have been craving, needing, wanting, yearning for dick forever, and then dick has finally arrived. No, I don't want to share with you, bitch. Move, get out the way. That's what.
Okay.
I have seen
from personal experience.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not saying this every experience. I just like the ones that I've. I'm sorry, y'all.
Cordell, this answer is for you. So.
Woo.
If there's two tops in a relationship.
If there's two tops in a relationship, I feel like. I guess
because you've been jacking for so long, now there's actual hole to penetrate. You're gonna end up doing
the same thing. She might get murdered. She might get murdered, and I mean that in a positive and a negative way. Like someone may not find her after this because two tops is like, well, just keep her in the room.
Yeah, keep her ass trained.
Just keep her ass back there in the room. And because we both don't need
ass. Keep her ass trained up.
Yeah. So it might be dangerous. Make sure you share your location with your friend. Let someone know where you're going. And screenshot them niggas' pictures because we can find that in the cloud. So I feel like it's the same. It's just when you operate on two polar opposites of things, you always going to get something negative. You should always just find things that you can live with. I'm never gonna be able to live with a nigga that's like No, don't touch my ass. Don't lick my ass. Don't fuck my ass.
I'm a bottom, and
I'm
I
never
can't do that. I
I'm
still
never
like to
gonna.
grab it.
I'm
reach
never.
for it.
That's never gonna happen for me.
I'm not opposed to licking.
You're
or
not.
shake.
You're not gonna be in a relationship with me if you have those kind of ideations. There are niggas out there with those ideations, and that's cool. That's gonna be cute for someone else, but not for me. You have to be able to know what's gonna be cute for you. And if I'm a top and I'm in a relationship with another top, it's probably not gonna go long.
Here for it. This week, I am definitely here for a recent news report by ABC7 that talked about a bill in California that would allow people to take multiple driver's license photos and select their favorite. Okay? Because I'm here for that. I just can't, like, that's a prized possession. You have to show it, like, at the airport. You have to show that, like,
When you buy liquor,
when you at a new bar, you trying to be cute at the, like, and then bartenders will easily tell you, oh, you look so much cuter than your photo. Duh, bitch, I ain't get a chance to pick which one I liked. Ugh. So, I'm definitely here for California leading legislation that will allow people to pick multiple photos. The bill does not, they did say it was going to cost a fee, depending on how many photos you would like to take. But they didn't say how much the fee would be. But it's definitely like the lottery. And so whatever fees that were gained from it is supposed to,
hi bitch.
shout out to bribing and all those things, the extra money is supposed to go to California public schools. I couldn't even imagine that California is hurting for money right now after they legalized weed. But
Wildfires.
oh, those wildfires do be doing a lot.
Yeah, worm
But
out.
shout out to, I'm definitely here for being able to take more than one driver's license pick. And, okay, Trail, $10, cool. $20 might sound like a lot. So is it $10 for 3 and $20 for 5? That sound like, okay, take 5 pictures.
This sound like glamour shots. This sound like my senior photos.
They still gonna look like passport photos, which is even worse, but small victories. Small victories.
This week I'm absolutely, unequivocally
Here for.
here for something.
Amen.
Again, like 3 weeks in a row.
I wasn't counting for shade.
I feel like it was 3 weeks in a row.
Shade.
Now. I've been here for something. The Douglas High School kids,
Parkland shooting.
in Parkland, Florida.
Yeah.
They are the ones that were a part of the 17 student and teacher massacre that just happened over the past week. They have marched on the Florida Capitol and gathered their politicians' edges
Yeah.
in multiple ways, verbally, oratorically, philosophically, and I am absolutely here for it. 2 takeaways from the things that I've heard these students say directly to these grown ass, old ass, rich ass politicians. My 2 takeaways were: how many thoughts and prayers do I need to cash in to get some damn action? Quote. End
Oh,
quote.
this teenager was cussing.
Yes.
And that's the what's make it classy.
Oh yeah.
You heard cussing. Come get a spanking.
Her mama wasn't there apparently. But the quote of how many thoughts and prayers do I need? Like, these are tokens. These are video games. Like, y'all are playing games out here.
Since y'all saying video games is dangerous.
Y'all are playing games out here. How many times do I need to hear that your thoughts and prayers are with us until y'all do something about it? Until there's some action behind these words. Because I would like to figure out, I need to know, do I need 50 thoughts and prayers? Do I need 25 thoughts and prayers? Do I need 75 thoughts and prayers before y'all start doing something to stop niggas from buying assault weapons that were meant for the military to come in here and kill us? So let me know, do I need like 20 more thoughts and prayers or do I need 40? So that was the first takeaway.
Oh, what's the second one?
The second takeaway was, we cannot protect our guns before we protect our children. That was another quote from another student that marched on the Capitol. People are more focused on protecting an amendment. An amendment. Lest we
1800s when the girls
we forget what an amendment really means. It means that we wrote some shit, we thought about it again, and then said, let's revise that. Right, wrong, or indifferent. We're protecting an amendment before we're protecting children. And that's what these children came to the Florida State Capitol to talk about. And I'm absolutely here for it. Anytime that we're protecting words and ideas over people, we are wrong.
I was definitely here for this tweet. It said the Parkland students have forced CNN to host a town hall, got new commitments from Rubio, pressured the president to call for a ban on bump stocks, led advertisers to leave the NRA, dragged Bill O'Reilly, saw a Florida aide fired for lying, and raised millions for their march. And it's only been 9 days. Well, it's been more than 9 days at this was like 10, 11, 12. But, that tweet, I was like, these girls have like bullet points and it's only been like a week and a half.
Yeah, they have multiple.
They got Oprah out here. They got all these other celebrities out here donating $500,000. They're getting girls fired. They've dragged Bill O'Reilly.
And they're getting ready to drag Here for a Podcast out to the rally next month that they're having here in Washington, D.C. We're going to go march. We're going to go march in solidarity with them.
I've been looking at like those pink hats on Etsy from the Women's March. I might wear one. I don't like hats.
No, I don't want a pussy hat on my head.
But I'm pussy. Yeah, I was looking for a pussy hat for me because I'm pussy. Oh, you made that about you and it wasn't. Just FYI.
You smell like pussy.
Black girls spend more money on feminine hygiene products than these white girls. So I know you got me fucked up out here. Anyway, moving on. I think it's time for our last call. So nervous. We're drinking tequila.
We are. And so again, if you have not heard this before, take a shot with us. It's our last call for the episode. My last call this week is to Sylvester the Queen.
Okay. Sylvester from Disco Diva?
Yes.
Oh, come on. Musician.
She is a musician. She's
Performer.
An icon. She is a fundamentalist. She is a poet who revolutionized being femme and getting the bag at the same time.
Come
on. And she is also on RonoMatters.com.
Yep, I definitely covered when she was on the disco charts in the 70s, in the 70s and the 80s, next to Donna Summer and Gloria Gaynor. Sylvester was mainly known for "Do You Want to Funk with Me?" Hey, oh, that's her song, sir. And "You Make Me Feel Mighty Real," because.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also was. I think that was her best song. That was her most notable song.
Yep, "You Make Me Feel Mighty Real" is her number one.
So again, this month, Black History Month, Black Herstory Month. I am highlighting only Black gay icons, and Sylvester is a musical Black gay icon.
Oh yeah, and Sylvester succumbed to AIDS in 1988, and was later inducted to the Doll Music Hall of Fame in 1995. So, rest in peace, Sylvester. At these girls' necks all the time. Gender bending, gender non-conforming, girl. What is gender? Get the fuck out of my face.
Okay, there is
gender, move.
There is no binary for that. Binary or non-binary.
I just want to say,
Sylvester had weave. Sylvester had nails. Sylvester had nose. Sylvester had
Sylvester's
dick.
hair is red.
Sylvester had dick, and so if you she did.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Again, so like in the 70s and 80s, they were real tight pants and things, and you could see it's all everybody's business with them tight ass pants. And so I was looking at some of Sylvester's pictures and videos, and Sylvester had some things with her.
Okay.
Sylvester had things. Whether she was using them or not, that's not my business. But she had things.
And you should definitely watch TV One's Unsung of Sylvester. Sylvester James, amen. My last call this week goes out to all gay Black podcasters who are discussing LGBT topics. I definitely want you guys to know that here for a podcast, we are stepping into March 2018, which means there will be 1 year for At The Superman and At Rono Matters. And I personally, do you as well? Want to thank everyone who has offered support to our show through our Patreon, shared our links, send us listener questions, and see us in the club like, hey, y'all talked about this on the podcast, and I would like for you to go more in depth about such and such, such and such, and so and so and so and so. Like, yes, I love coming to the club and have intelligent conversations with people. So I know this isn't the place for that, but that's what makes it even more special. So I know for sure that other podcasters, all of us talk at some capacity, and all podcasters that you support. We love and appreciate every time that you come up to us in person, every time that you send us a listener letter, every time that you leave us a comment on our social media, especially iTunes review, Apple Podcasts, reviews, and tell us that you enjoy what we are doing. So shout out to all Black gay podcasters who are talking about LGBT topics, because it is definitely a niche. And
you're not out here alone. And if you need our support,
Yes.
we are here to support you as well. Just like y'all have always supported us. Y'all have always shared, liked, and subscribed to all of our things, and we really appreciate it.
That is this week's episode of Here For It Podcast. Follow the podcast on the internet at Here For It Pod, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter land, YouTube land. What Kaya not what? Ooh, what do T.S. Madison be saying?
I don't know what she says, but I would like for you to go to our Patreon and make sure this podcast stays alive. If you liked, enjoyed, or hated anything about what we talked about, go over to our Patreon and make your opinion known.
With me, Sylvester's still in my soul. Come on, hey, this song is
He's doing
Disco Queen.
He's
Come
going to
on.
Patty LaBelle, feathers flying. He going to throw a shoe.
Okay. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters, and of course, RonaldMatters.com.
I am the Superman. You can follow me on any place that you find any nigga on. And this is Here For a Podcast. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye. Que rico, papi.